Oh, content. Shilling. What's wrong with Brie Larson now? The fandom is broken once again. These shills, grifters, and nils have ruined everything. Now it falls to me to assemble a crew to fix this broken fandom. Computer, find me a video games expert.
Name Mr. Green Expertise Video Games, codename The Great Daitokuji.
I need an anime expert.
Name Mr. Blue Expertise Anime and Comic Books, codename Kenshiro.
Finally, I need an operator.
Name Mr. Red Expertise Wrestling and Comic Books, codename Simon Says.
Be sure. Acknowledge me.
The team is complete. Computer, assemble the Culture Junkies live crew.
Clock on the dot. What's up, Culture Junkies? Welcome back to Culture Junkies Live, the Thanksgiving Eve edition. I'm Kenshiro. This is the Great Daitokuji. That is GQ, excuse me. And that is
Megashawn.
And that over there is Simon Says. Good to see you all.
Look at all avuncular with that
Avuncular.
sweater.
Oh, wow.
Destro. Okay,
Hey,
Destro.
you know, if he had those circle glasses, he looked like that character from Batman.
You know what?
Hugo
I
Strange.
wasn't gonna shave and then like
glasses.
yeah, I was gonna I might do that next time. I'm gonna shave
can do that.
everything down and like have it going and then come in with the lab coat next time.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. I will find you some glasses if you need them.
Yeah, I like that. So obviously we know today's Thanksgiving. Megashawn, you had a great question that I think is a great one to lead off the show with. Why don't you ask it again? Now we're live on Twitch and on YouTube.
Okay. What is the greatest soda out of the fountain that you've ever had? I would say McDonald's Sprite, only to be rivaled by a competent staff at a Taco Bell.
Because that's key. Competent staff.
It's got to be key, because sometimes the Baja Blast hit and other times it does not. But what would y'all say is your your go-to when, if, my once or twice a year, when I'm at a McDonald's or so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would say 1,000% for me. I'm with you on the McDonald's. McDonald's Sprite, McDonald's Coke can hit very, very good. High C Orange, that's the only place you get. It's the only place you get the High C Orange at. Don't get it nowhere else. Just go to McDonald's. They'll hit. It's like I was telling you before we hit the air, like morning, noon, and night, McDonald's. If you're getting a sausage McMuffin, you don't want no orange juice, get a High C Orange.
Wait a minute. Wait, see, now you
What you talking about?
Now you
don't get an orange juice. Get a High C Orange.
Now you're a line stepper. Now you're getting juice at 8 a.m.
Yeah, orange juice. I'm saying orange juice. But yeah, I would pass up the orange juice. I would get the High C.
So you would pass up delicious orange juice. They probably was using Minute Maid at the time
with the pulp in it. Absolutely, I would.
And you would get juice.
Yes, I would get High C Orange.
Here's why. At the time, McDonald's breakfast, if you got orange juice, your meal was at $5. Now all of a sudden it's at $13 because that orange juice was always overpriced.
Back then or now?
Yeah,
both.
Both, man.
If I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, or was this something else? Was the orange juice in a regular container, or did it have a foil on top of it?
It might have had
It had the foil on top of it.
The foil was the kids'
on the
one.
foil.
Yeah.
True, they had that, but what I'm saying is, once I started buying my own McDonald's breakfast as I was older, orange juice would kick the price up by like at least $5. I'm like, what the hell?
Squeeze.
Like Egg McMuffin meal, $4.99 back then or whatever it was. Oh, you want orange juice with that? A large? Okay, yeah, give us $10. I'm like, wait, what? Like, what the hell?
They had them Tropicana cartons.
I guess
they
so.
did. The Tropicana cartons, and then they went to the
Oh, they had that Minute Maid, dude. That Minute Maid was probably a little pricey up in that McDonald's, man. Come on now.
The Minute Maid lemonade?
No, the orange juice.
Lemonade orange.
Oh yeah,
the Minute Maid orange
that's
juice,
what they had, and you know damn well, Minute Maid orange juice was a little pricey there, along with that Tropicana.
Man, and especially after McDonald's went to like dollar any size drink. Oh, just go ahead and get you a large high C orange, man. They call it a day.
That's how they got you. That's how they got
That was
you.
back then. That was back then.
That's when
Yeah.
they had that dollar sweet tea.
Right.
Everybody
Exactly.
They're wondering why America's filled with diabetes because they giving a dollar anything, a dollar large. Listen, you ever go in there one time and you
Besides that,
and it'll be like, oh, okay, you go in
They did that
there
right there.
and then okay, like, yeah, can I have a small? And then I'm like, bro, why is the extra large? Like, why? And you know what I mean? Like even from a price standpoint, like if this is $1 and then this is $1, like just logically, you know.
Right.
well, no, hey, hold up. Y'all know the movie theaters like those drinks be like you ask for a large or a medium and you get a large, and you ask for a large, that bitch look like a damn
Super chubby.
yeah, look like a bowl of popcorn can fit in that bitch.
Yeah, absolutely. But the king of that is Wendy's. Wendy's sizes for drinks are way off compared to everybody else. I think their large is like 44 ounces or something ridiculous.
goodness.
Like Wendy's is insane. As far as the one I would pick for, I guess the fountain drink probably would be the high C orange because McDonald's, that is their thing. But one that you don't get as normally at the main fast food restaurants is Mr. Pibb. If you catch a Mr. Pibb, because usually you can get them, like, obviously I was a truck driver, so I was getting those at truck stops more often than not. Mr. Pibb, also again, when done right, just hits different. 'Cause
Now,
you
Mr.
can mix it
Pibb,
with so many other things.
if I miss my guess, Mr. Pibb is a cherry soda, right?
Yeah, it's the
cherry
Dr.
soda, no, it tastes like Dr. Pepper.
It's the Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
Now
okay.
they call themselves a cherry soda because I don't know if y'all have noticed at stores, Mr. Pibb has been getting a bigger presence on shelves.
Yes.
So they do call themselves a cherry cola, but everybody knows they're the Dr. Pepper clone.
Okay. Hey, who distributes that, Mr. Pibb?
I don't
There's
know.
Coke in it.
Is
Could
it?
be.
If I remember
Dude.
correctly, I could have sworn I heard something about Mr. Pibb. That push is something's happening where you're going to start seeing it more, and like they were taking it out of somewhere, taking out something and putting it in Mr. Pibb. And it might be McDonald's.
I want to highlight Liberty Twitcher here, who I don't recall being a repeat viewer. So welcome to the show. He says sugar is cheap and addictive, which is true. And he says for him, a small high C orange lava burst at McDonald's has 56 grams of sugar.
Better
More than a Coke.
Better than any energy drink.
That shit is crazy. It's all because some scientists lied because they got paid and says fat's bad for you, sugar's good, so they took all the fat out and put sugar in everything.
Yeah. But then again, I wouldn't want to drink fat.
I don't want to drink that. But they put sugar in everything.
Yeah, drinking fat. You have to be a special kind of sick for that. Yeah.
Exactly. What's
It could
up
be
to
some good taste, like that tallow they used to fry those fries in.
I mean, but like a milkshake,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Milk
would
fat.
be,
Right. Well, what's up to Wolverine Solid X, the other Steve, Sir Hungwell? Have long time no
Sir
see.
Hungwell?
Big Cream over there as well. Marcus A64.
Yeah.
Cream Last doesn't count.
It does not.
Marcus Pryor, appreciate all y'all checking in and joining us.
so. And then I have another question. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so because we were talking about it off of air, and we were talking about injuries. We had said, Sid Vicious.
Oh, yeah, the leg
and-
injuries.
and
yeah.
Anderson Silva, right?
Yeah. Full
like-
of hamstring.
Like I don't. I don't. Of all the things that I've seen Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
I've seen Sid Vicious. Countless, injuries in sports and all that stuff. I'm sure I might be alone here. But I have always wanted to see the Owen Hart tape.
Oh.
yeah.
You will never see
You're a
that.
special kind of
Never,
sicko.
never.
No,
I-
I mean, no, I don't want to. Like, I don't.
You
Like,
want to see him hit the turnbuckle?
I mean, because they've shown me so much. I've seen people be shot, stabbed. You know what I mean? Like, just And it's,
Curious to see how it happened.
yeah, it's just
Hey, man,
curious.
so-
like I don't want to see him,
So listen here.
lose his life.
Did you used to watch that old VHS series Faces of Death?
Never.
Never.
No.
Okay.
I've seen it.
No,
That
man.
shit was fake.
It's very.
It's very fake, but still, if you want your Owen Hart kick, just throw that in.
No, because that's not
the
real.
same thing.
Owen Hart is like Faces of Death. Like
no,
getting
that-
hit in the back. Oh, come on, man.
It would be real, and I don't want to see. It's because like everything has been so accessible, except for that.
Right.
You know what I
They
mean?
did it.
There's only one recording of it because back then when it happened, people didn't have cell phones.
Yes.
Right.
So it was them who recorded it, and I'm pretty sure they got
When it was
they got
live,
the magnet. It's gone. You probably never gonna see
Yeah,
that
they-
unless
they
they, kept
erased
it in,
that tape.
in what you call it in their
Well, no,
archives.
I'm sure it's in the archive somewhere because I believe that was was that a pay-per-view?
Yeah, it was a pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view.
So I mean, there's an archive of it. It's just out of respect for the family. They said
for sure.
we will never. The only clip even remotely related to it was always part of that "Do not try this at home," and you see them stretcher him off of the canvas. That's it. You'll never see what actually happened unless you were there.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's one of those that like
Because wasn't
nobody
Sid?
has it.
How many years? Now, granted, obviously
Been
Sid
over 20
didn't die,
years.
but how many years was that in between the Owen Hart when Sid had broke his leg?
Well, Sid broke his leg. That was
Like
obviously
mid
that was-
2000s.
Yeah, that was like what
WCW
10, 12 years later or whatever.
That was that much later.
No, it was like way.
When did the Owen Hart thing
It was
happen?
in the 90s.
It was mid-90s.
Yeah,
Like late 90s. What was
It's
it?
not late. It was
No,
mid
early.
90s.
It was like it was mid to early. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all want to respond to Finley 19 there?
I mean, what you gonna give us, buddy? Thanks for following, but
Well, I will personally give a shout out to your grandma Shirley.
Big Shirley?
Well,
He didn't
Wow.
even say he was a big Shirley.
Come on, man.
I had to do it. Big Shirley? I had to do
It might
man.
not be Big Shirley.
Well, exactly. Shirley might be one of them hot grandmas for all you know. I'm talking about big.
Well, then that means she better not be the one cooking tomorrow, because you can
She got
see
the
Big
flash-
Shirley in the
she got
kitchen
the flash
tomorrow.
on
Right,
Right.
no, man. The flaps.
Wow. Y'all
They
look
They
terrible.
got the
They said,
flaps.
"Big Mama,
Don't
your
be
arm."
touching my food if
Say-
you ain't got them flaps.
Said, "Big Mama, your arm."
Wow. Finley, I apologize for them. But shout out to your grandma Shirley.
For sure. Shout out to
Appreciate you and her for supporting us.
100%. Shout out Grandma Shirley.
Oh my goodness, man. I can't with y'all. I can't with y'all.
They started, man. They pulled me in.
Absolutely, they did.
They pulled me in.
Absolutely, they did. Simon says, "What's your take on that, though, as far as them basically, essentially eliminating and burying that?"
No, it from the jump when they, because like I didn't watch the pay-per-view. I finally came back to it when it came back on the network, and that whole like there was like that whole segment that they like eliminated that one part.
Yeah,
and they were like, no one knew what was going on. No one, they were all like, you had like Jeff Jarrett, because they two were real close. They were like tag team partners and everything.
Yeah.
Deborah was like, she was trying to keep it together and everything, and like, but that whole thing, like, yeah, they literally said that's not seen in the light of day at all.
Which it shouldn't. Like I definitely agree that it should not, but it's just so much that I've seen that I didn't want to see.
I get you.
You know.
There's a curiosity aspect of what how what went down. I understand that part of it. Now, I guess we can stick with that for a second. One thing that has always been the controversy with that, and obviously Bret Hart's biggest contention with it was it happened, and then they continued. They kept the show rolling. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Because
The show must go on. I get that. It's the same attitude I had for with Chadwick Boseman. When Chadwick Boseman died, and they wanted to.
That's
But
the
no.
same.
But the premise is the
That's
same.
not
The premise is the
It's-
same. Listen,
I
no,
know.
Let me finish.
No.
Finish my thought.
No.
Let me finish my thought. Yes, it
I'm gonna
is.
tell you why it's not the same. A man dying and y'all filming something 2 years later is not the same. Especially that man didn't die related to the filming. He died because he had cancer. A man dying at a wrestling event and I got to go out of there and worry about suplexing somebody 30 minutes later, that's not the same. You can't compare that. Him having an accident and dying and then Chadwick not telling anybody that he had cancer and dying. He didn't die on the set. And somebody was like, "Hey, Michael B, you want to put this mask on? Let's just move Chadwick out the way."
Right.
That's not the same.
Okay, so they always say in show business the show must go on
sure,
no matter
for
what
sure.
happens. But that's what I'm talking about. And yes, it can be heartless, especially in the Owen Hart situation. But think about the logistics of what happened in that pay-per-view. They've already spent millions of dollars. People done paid all their tickets. And yes, a tragedy does happen. And then where were they even in the card? Was it like near the end of the pay-per-view?
I don't know. I think
right,
it was
because
early.
it's like they
I think
probably
it was
had
early.
so much more else to put on.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, oh yeah, well, this tragedy happened. We're just gonna end the show, and then we'll figure the rest out later. That's kind of hard. That's kind of a hard thing to ask, in my opinion.
What's your take on that?
The take is if these 2 out of the 4 are huge football fans, if something like that were to happen at a football game, are they gonna just cancel the game? It's done.
I mean, if somebody died,
Yeah, like it was a tactful.
well,
happened
that game,
and
when the guy, what's his name? The guy
Preseason one?
that got knocked out on the field.
Oh, DeMar Hamlin.
Didn't they stop that game?
No,
No,
they
they
finished
canceled
the
the
game.
game.
So
I
what
thought
was
they canceled
the whole?
it.
The whole,
Well, I mean, but he was
argument
alive, though.
Yeah, he was alive. The argument is that some people were like they should stop the game. Skip Bayless caught heat because he said, they should just get him off the field and keep playing the game.
I mean, if
And
he's
it
alive,
appeared
for sure.
heartless for him to say
Hold
that.
on. Which position does this guy play?
He was a cornerback.
Yeah.
Which they have more than one.
So again,
I'm
Right.
And not
he
even
had a
the
heart attack
not
and
even-
nearly died on the
mean,
field.
Not
I
even
get
the
it.
heartless side of it. Realistically, there's another person that plays that position
Exactly.
that will be
Right.
sent in.
The game's
If-
got to finish. We
Right.
feel bad, but the game's got to
But
finish.
is this for losing consciousness, or you're saying death?
Like, okay, so when,
I'm saying for you. Are you saying
me personally, if he dies on the field because of a hit, to me, there's something else beyond that because you'd have to get hit real damn hard.
Right.
but that
to
did
die.
happen in a Lions game. I think one of the Lions players, somebody died
it
on
was
the
a
field.
preseason game. I don't know if the guy died. If I remember correctly, wasn't it
Paralyzed.
this year when it was Atlanta Falcons and the Lions, and like the players got together and all? And I don't know if they
Yeah, and
finished.
they did in that
I don't
game.
think they
They
finished
ended
in
that
that
game.
game, but it was the fourth
They
quarter.
ended
if I
that
remember
game.
correctly.
That game
I don't
they
know.
ended,
'Cause-
but that was preseason. It didn't matter.
Oh.
No. And again, now we're getting into the semantics
Right.
of it. Now we pure semantics.
everything's
because,
on the line? Get
Exactly.
back out there, boys.
Exactly. Because this isn't WrestleMania,
Right.
but this was a playoff game
again.
essentially because it was a pay-per-view for
Right.
wrestling.
And
So-
if they had canceled that game in the regular season, what are you gonna say? Okay, well, sorry guys, you guys each are gonna have a tie.
I know, but they've had to play. They've had to play games again. Like it doesn't happen often, but they've
Logistically, they want to avoid that at all
Marcus
costs.
Pryor
sure.
brings up a good point. Brandon died on the set of The Crow, and
Yeah.
then they obviously still went on. And apparently, that the guy that actually shot him, he passed recently, or maybe might have been a couple years ago. But either way, he said his life was miserable because it's like you can't get over
So
that.
could you, or you, watch someone die or fall to their death,
Mhm.
and then 30 minutes later get back into it?
No, 'cause
as a
it-
performer?
No. I'm saying
just as a fan.
spectator, because people were there, right?
Yeah,
Well, no,
thousands of people.
Right. So
it's
so
gonna
as
be
a
a traumatizing
spectator,
thing, no matter what.
yeah.
I don't even remember what the rest of the pay per view was like afterwards. Like what was?
But I'm
the
saying,
crowd
but
chanting?
could you?
Could I?
I'm saying, like
No,
you said, show
absolutely.
goes on.
It
So
would be-
so let's say we had all went to SummerSlam
Right.
a couple years ago.
Right.
We're at SummerSlam. Freaking Logan does a back flips frog splash, hits his head, out. Are you going to concessions and getting another soda and some popcorn, or are you like, I'm probably gonna leave?
I probably would stick around.
If I had
Okay.
a
I'm being honest.
Okay,
if
no,
I
okay.
had a child with me, I'd leave.
Yes.
I did have a child with me.
That's
did.
what I'm saying. To me,
Like,
that's where the line kind of gets murky. Me personally, if I'm just there by myself, or if it's just me and some friends or whatever, but there's no kids, we're staying. Because damn it, this shit's expensive. We spent $400 something on that ticket
yeah.
and all of that. I'm staying. Go ahead, Simon says.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But no, NK Park. Yeah, it was a pay-per-view in your house. Yeah. So he's not wrong. There, some Mexican wrestlers have died during that. Lucha Libre wrestling. So I mean, it can and has happened. So it's not like out of the norm. It's just like one of those rare things that something goes wrong. And then, unfortunately, someone passes during a match or whatnot. But again, sometimes like I said, there was an actual pay-per-view, and at the time, this was like Kevin Dunn, and the messed up part about it was Kevin Dunn was like, "Yeah, go ahead and let them know that Owen Hart passed away." It's like, oh man, y'all could have like waited till after the pay-per-view, but. That, of course, everyone knows the story about Kevin Dunn, so is what it is.
Dado, what's your thoughts on it though? As far as would you have stayed? Like say you were at SummerSlam with us and something like that happened, would you stay or go?
Did I drive?
That's a fair question. That's a fair question.
It's kind of hard to say, to tell you the truth, because is the show still going on? And I think I was, sit down, but I was just sitting, kind of like think about what the heck is going on. But like, if they were like, you know what, okay, show's over, of course we're leaving.
Well, no, I'm saying if
Like,
the
if the show's still going on,
yeah, still going on.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go home and sit in my gym jams at home and just think about what I saw. Like, what the heck? I mean,
that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you the truth.
I think I would. Yeah.
But then back to the business standpoint.
Yeah.
You are a show must go on.
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously. Yeah.
Like, because that started from way back in the vaudeville days when people would die sometimes,
For sure.
doing the play, and they'd be like, the show must go on. It must go on. People are here.
Yeah. No,
they pay good money. They want to be entertained.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
as heartless as it seems, yeah.
When you look at it from a gladiator perspective,
1,000%.
people were dying.
Yes.
And that's the show. Yeah, that was the show. So okay,
100%.
That is true.
All right. So GQ, you wanted to know, because for those of you out there that don't know, we're getting back into doing game streaming. I tried to stream yesterday, Battlefield 6. First time fired it up. I was inspired by you, Megashawn, because you and your son and some of your friends were playing. And I said, you know what? I need to get back into playing Battlefield. So let me fire it up. I'll try. So I fired it up yesterday. 5 minutes after I fired it up, the stream ends. Unbeknownst to me, I'm gaming for like a whole another hour. Didn't know what the hell was going on. And I see the comment, from a text message, and the guys were like, it's like, yeah, what happened to the Twitch stream? I was like, what were you talking about? Like, my Twitch stream is off. I'm sitting here thinking that I'm still live. No, I wasn't at all. Restream had cut my feed, and I didn't know what was going on. So I was like, oh, well, I look at my CPU usage. It was at 100% load. Same problem I will have on Arc Raiders, by the way. I think I may have told you that before. No,
500 tabs.
no.
Yeah,
I had everything closed before I started the game. But I said to you guys in the chat yesterday, I said I'm gonna buy probably another. I had my current CPU, an i9-9900 since 2020. I'm well overdue for an upgrade. So I was like, I'll probably just buy a new motherboard and a CPU, and won't have this problem again.
So how much is that going to run you?
So let me get there. Okay. Let me get there. So yesterday.
Well, y'all sign up for Patreon to help this man out.
Yeah, please. Playing donations, please, sir. Anyway, so I see some air bubbles in my air loop.
Ooh.
And so I loosened some of the fittings on my CPU, and it starts to spill. And we're not talking drip drip. We're talking like it's starting to almost really come out. And I don't have no paper towel near me, so I'm like panicking. What the fuck? I need to turn off the computer.
What?
So was it like a ludicrous splash waterfall?
I hate you.
I
hate you.
If you remove the word computer out of this entire discussion, anybody just tuning in be like, was with his girl or something. What's going on? Like, just supposed to lubricate, man.
Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, no. So anyway, long story short, because of that spill, I think I started to smell a little electronic burning smell. So I think I fried my motherboard yesterday. My computer would turn on, but I would never see a boot, like a BIOS logo, just a black screen. It would still have power, but I think the motherboard's dead. So I went and I went to Micro Center and I bought another CPU and a motherboard.
What kind?
Some RAM. An Intel 9.
Intel?
i9. Yes, Intel.
I mean,
AMD.
Intel is solid. Intel is solid. But I mean,
is on the way out.
I mean,
6 years ago, Intel.
This guy
of course.
here.
Well, realistically, you're very lucky that this happened right near Black Friday, because otherwise it could have been during the beginning of that great RAM price hike.
So that shit has already happened. I go to get some RAM for my new motherboard. Motherfucker, listen. I had 32 gigs of RAM in my current PC right now. That cost me $200. I get 32 gigs of RAM this time, and it's only 2 sticks. That shit cost me $340.
For no weird apparent reason. It's just RAM is just like
it's skyrocketed. I was seeing packages of RAM going for $1,300.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And I was just like, what the hell is going on?
It's literally, it's going on because the AI bubble, I guess you want to call it. They're taking everything. They're taking your RAM. They're taking your GPUs. They're taking everything. They're taking your water. The companies that are doing the AI.
You're the they.
Not me.
As many
I'm
times,
using
you using AI.
As many times as I've seen you at the grocery store giving tech talks, you're the one using all the AI.
Hold on, what was that one shit that you said?
grocery store clerk.
Hey, he sent us some shit and like
I've seen it.
it was not for us, but what the hell? That
What was that shit yesterday, man?
Yeah, exactly.
Yesterday.
He wants to play
I
innocent now.
was trying to do 2 women sumo wrestling. And then I was trying to send it to another friend of ours, but I put it in the wrong chat.
Listen, we can't show this image because it
was 2 women.
not safe for work. Holy shit.
I didn't think, first off, that it was going to put the 2 women sumo wrestlers exactly how sumo wrestlers look.
Yes.
Mind you. But I thought it was hilarious.
It was a couple of Japanese women sumo wrestling, and
sumo
boobies
guard
hanging out everywhere with sumo guard.
It looked like sumo wrestlers. They're fat. They were fat. And just like
of
sumo
course,
wrestlers.
the caption that he put on there is, "Which one are you doing?"
I said, "Who you banging?"
Who you banging?
But that was supposed to be for another friend.
It was just like, no.
He sent me something that was, and I'm like, okay, so I'm like, which one? Who you
That's
banging?
fair.
Of course, you said it was AI.
It was AI.
No, it definitely was.
100%.
Definitely
100%
was.
AI. First off, you're not going to see women in Japan. Their faces were cute. Usually, I'm sorry, I'm going to sound very insensitive. But usually when somebody gets that big, their face ain't that cute. Usually. Not necessarily.
Normally.
There are cases
Normally, yes.
around there. Second off, they ain't going to be topless like normal sumo. It was all AI.
Yeah.
They'd be blurred if they were.
100%.
Yes, they would, especially in Japan.
Pixelated.
Yes.
Pixelated.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, and that's another thing. They don't allow women sumo at all.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true because I did see something on the internet.
did.
That was
Oh,
women
my
I
sumo.
could have
goodness.
swore I've seen it.
Under their national sport
like
that we
their
see,
regular,
you
yeah.
wouldn't
As a
see
competition,
that.
yes, but maybe as a sideshow.
Yeah, underground or something like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
sure, but
yeah.
not as the sumo that we know.
Yeah, no, when I say that they are taking it, the companies are giving us this ability to use AI, but they are the ones that are taking and making it more expensive. They're making it. NVIDIA's making all these farms. They're making this shit. It's like, we make these for you, and we make these for us. Not like, oh, we're just going to make them, and we're going to take it, and there's no supply, and let's beef up the prices because we can.
I don't know.
So yeah, man. I mean, that whole ordeal could have left me.
So, question. You said because you had the liquid cooling, right?
Yeah.
Are you going with that again, or have you wised up?
It would take me much more to go away from it now.
To go away from liquid cooling.
Yes, because my graphic card is with a built-in water block. I already got a pump and everything, so I'm pretty much committed to it. I would just be much more careful and make sure before I am done with the loop, I have no air bubbles.
I just don't understand how air bubble got into it if it was no air bubble in the first place.
It goes in when you're adding the liquid. It can go through, and if you don't run enough cycles and let it get out, and you tighten it airtight, the air bubbles will be trapped.
So in other words, you need a nurse. Again.
Why you give the vaccinations? Pushing out the air.
God, no.
Push out the air a little bit.
He's 100% right though. You put an
do,
air
you gotta
bubble in
push out-
somebody's bloodstream.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yes, the
Dead.
bloodstream,
They're
but
dead.
not the muscle.
Yeah.
Because
No,
if you mess up putting it in the muscle,
muscles,
they're
yeah.
going to be okay.
Yeah, it'll.
But if you put it in the
It's just
bloodstream,
gonna hurt.
you're probably going to die.
They're gonna
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
But you didn't go AMD though.
I did not.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We'll see. We shall see when I'm back up and running. Anyway, so we wanted to talk about we didn't. Simon Says definitely wanted to talk about.
Oh, damn, just throw me under the bus.
But it was your thing, man. You wanted to bring it up. You wanted to talk about Black Friday,
right.
and this is my misfortunes happened to fall on the hollow day of Black Friday. Former.
Yeah.
So talk about it, man.
Is it actually dead, man? It's like,
Yes.
thank you.
Thanks, close. Move on to another
Yeah,
topic.
no, exactly.
I mean, it is. His brother used to have a PowerPoint presentation and a map of what stores had which ones you needed to hit at what times, and my God, it was glorious.
Laser, did he have the laser clicker with the
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he
did?
He had everything.
Nigga, yes.
It
That
was
was-
a glorious time.
We
And,
had it looked like we were in Ocean's 11 and shit.
yeah,
We were
and
like planning a heist.
And now I remember one time I was at Best Buy at 2 a.m. I don't even remember what I was buying. I think I was just in there because they were just open at 2 a.m.
But Waffles was Danny Ocean. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
but what a glorious time we had. And that wasn't even that long ago. But it's over. No, yeah, it's over.
It's basically done. I mean, I remember the one Black Friday. This probably would have been, I want to say, 10 Black Fridays ago, maybe a little bit less, where we all picked up PlayStation monitors for like $100.
I didn't because I was hesitant because I wanted at the time who I thought was my better half's input, and I just held off.
Wait, how much was the monitor?
$100.
$100.
So how much was the monitor?
$100.
Normally?
Yeah.
400.
You needed input.
I just wanted her input because that's the type of person.
$300 off.
That's the type of person that I am. Was like, if I'm gonna buy any, what you call it, hey, what do you think about this? Blah blah blah.
It's $100.
Listen,
No.
Listen.
That's fair.
It's $100.
That's no. I understand.
There's
I
nothing
understand.
to
That's
talk
fair.
about.
It's $100.
I
And it was-
understand
and it was-
everything that you saying.
But it was 400, and then it was 100.
Right. Knowing good and damn well they mark up shit just to make it look like it's cheaper
Yeah.
anyway.
No, exactly. These were 100 because they were getting rid of them.
Yep.
Basically, this was literally.
I had
like,
it in my hands too.
Yeah.
They were literally had it in my hands. I was like, because she was in the car because she didn't want to come in,
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
and I couldn't get a hold of her, and I was just like, and then I put him down.
'cause that was the year that Big Pimper J, who was not a big gamer, mind you, at least on console, picked up that monitor, a PS3, and like I think the PS3 came with like 5 games. Like that's when Black Friday was
fucking
Black
steal.
Friday.
Yeah.
That's when Black Friday meant something. Black Friday now is trash.
But why? Is
COVID.
it why is it
Well,
trash? now?
COVID.
You think it's COVID?
COVID.
Because the online shopping?
COVID killed everything.
Yeah.
COVID killed COVID killed.
COVID. I think it was going to change. Period.
Well,
Kind of like
well, for sure.
Kind of like physical versus digital. People are changing, and COVID has a lot to do with it. Don't get me don't get me wrong. COVID had a lot to change with that stuff, but like when you look at the deals, every place is still doing deals. Every place is still opening up early and all this other stuff, but they're just not putting emphasis specifically on the stuff that we like. Like I just pulled up Amazon. That's what I was doing. I was looking on my phone just a second ago because I wanted to see what kind of deals they're looking at.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's like there's computers that are being sold. When I was looking at the specs, you just mentioned, not in this conversation, but earlier about DDR5 and all the computers I was looking were all still DDR4. And I'm like, and these were pre-built on Amazon. And I'm like,
course.
is that really a good deal? Some computer had a 3080 in it. And I'm like, 3080? They're like on 550.
You're gonna get
90,
old
stuff like that.
components
Yeah.
on those pre-built computers.
So
100%.
yeah, and so like I think things may have shifted. People are just not shopping the same, and it could be COVID. It could be just changing with the times, because I'm gonna tell you something. If COVID still didn't happen, I don't think I still want to go into stores.
One of the biggest things for you that will always get you out for Black Fridays will be the doorbuster deals, especially on the movies. You would double up and triple up on movies that you kind of waited to get cheap steel books or whatever.
Absolutely. Like that's what's and to Dido's point is because streaming has become what people are, basically kind of invested in. But yeah, those steel books and I would walk out of Best Buy with 3 or 4 bags full of movies and games.
You would.
Yeah.
Like I had so many reward points. It was just like, all right, fine. Half of what I'm spending at Best Buy is already taken care of by Best Buy.
Right.
Let's go over to Walmart. Let's go over to, GameStop. I didn't care. I was constantly loading up on physical. Like Black Friday was when my collection would just jump exponentially, especially games-wise, because it was I do a lot like what Dido does. I'll wait till they get cheaper.
Right.
In some instances, there's some games that I'm just going to buy on day one. But around Black Friday,
Oh, yeah.
all of those games, even
yeah.
the ones that just came out a couple of weeks ago, usually some discount. It's like, that's good enough for me. Let's get it.
Yeah. 100%.
So they don't do that anymore. There's some stuff out now. Even Ninja Gaiden 4, I think, was on sale for $30 somewhere.
Should be on sale for $20.
Really, is that bad?
It's not bad, but it's
It's not as
quick.
good. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It's quick, and it's not him.
It's not.
It's not right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
It's
that.
not Ryu for real.
Yeah.
No, it's a new.
He's a guest star in his own freaking game.
Yeah.
You guys can't harp on that, man. Metal Gear Solid 2, man.
No,
But
absolutely.
still, at the end of the day, it
Back
was
to that.
Snake. At the end of the day, it was even a stew.
But everybody said the same thing. If the game is fun and the gameplay is
it's
there,
fun.
that's
Yeah.
what should be important. It's not necessarily the character. Oh my gosh, I'm playing this game. You're not playing it for Ryu. You're playing it for blood and guts, cut people's heads
And there's
off.
a bunch of that in there.
Exactly.
That's
You
all
might
in
be able to. It's on Walmart. Send a check. It's on Walmart's website, I think.
Yeah,
for $30.
$30
If
is
you do
not
want it.
bad, but I do know if I get it at $30, it's going to be collecting a little bit of dust. And how much is that dust worth? I don't know if it's worth $30 at the moment.
Probably not.
Fair
if you're not
enough.
going to play it.
Yeah.
Fair
Well,
enough.
this I will say, right? So they don't do doorbusters. Mostly, the big ticket items, your TVs, refrigerators, and stuff like that.
Worst
That
thing
stuff
to get.
still exists.
It's a thing to get.
But exactly because you're gonna get like last year, or the year before's model, and brand new. When the Super Bowl hits, and like in a few months, brand new models are gonna come out, and those are gonna be marked down. So you might as well just wait. But anyway.
Yep.
What I'm getting at is that the stuff that we as consumers really would care about, the stuff that you can get in bulk and on cheap, they just don't do anymore. They don't have them in big box stores. And then to Marcus Pryor's point about Cyber Monday is like practically all year round now. Especially with how many fucking Prime days do we get
A lot.
during the
A
year?
lot. Yeah.
A lot.
Not even just that. You have Black Friday started at the beginning of November. Damn near,
Yeah.
damn near
Yeah.
the last week of October. It's like I remember the love of Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all going? Y'all going?
Yeah.
Y'all
Right.
Right
Yeah.
after dinner.
Right after dinner.
I'll see y'all. I'll
Exactly.
see y'all at the
Hit-
store.
See you at the
hit your-
store.
So it was that camaraderie of like, it's
We-
holiday time. I don't give a
Yeah,
damn. I'm about
it's a
to
good time.
save some money.
Yeah, we was like, what store you hitting up? Where you gonna be at? It's like,
Right.
shit. I remember me and Drew pulled up at a Kmart. It looked like we were doing a drug heist. I had my trunk open, and my brother looking around. It's like, man, why does it look like we doing a drug deal? It's like, yeah, man, we need to like hurry this shit up because like this don't look right.
Right. Now, this is the further sign of the death of retail, but there's some signs that retail is somewhat starting to come back, and it's actually because of COVID. What is the young people? Is it Gen Z? I think they're called now. Gen Z is
Carbon wasters is what they're called now.
carbon wasters.
It should be called Generation 6-7.
Oh.
6-7.
Oh,
Six-
God.
6-7, Generation 6-7.
Okay, no.
I coined it here. That's going to be the thing.
Okay.
You watch and see.
All right. But no, what I was saying is that there's been numerous reports over the course of the last year is that Generation Z is actually going back out to the malls. And the reason why they're doing that is because they were so used to being cooped up in COVID and staying inside. Now they actually want to get outside and meet up in person. So the young people may start to bring some of that back, which actually I would be a fan of, because there's something to be said about actually going to the store and getting copy in hand same day.
Good luck with the social aspect. Fairlane doesn't exist. It's real in powerful state that it used to be.
Oh yeah. I mean,
malls suck nowadays.
They go to malls
they do.
shop,
I mean,
though.
no, they do.
Still
But I
got
think
Somerset.
right. But I think
Well, the big malls.
yeah, the
bougie.
big
Yeah,
malls.
big
Yeah,
malls.
big
You don't,
bougie
you don't
malls,
go on the
100%.
poor side, do you?
No, I do
You're
not.
not on the poor
Not
side.
at all.
Here's why. Most of the quote unquote poor malls are gone.
Yes.
Northland gone.
Yeah.
Southland gone. Eastland, I believe, is also gone.
Wait a minute.
Eastland's been gone.
Southland is
the only one
still.
Southland is
it's
technically
holding on.
still there, but it's not
holding
like
on.
what it used to
When's
be.
the last time you walked through Southland Mall?
2 days ago.
Right. I was in.
It's like a damn ghost mall, though.
No, when I had to use the bathroom, so I had to go inside the mall.
It's been reduced to being a bathroom.
No, I was on the FedEx truck, man, and I had to.
I
I had
got
to go.
you. Okay, but that's different. That's work.
Right.
Well,
You
I'm
went
just-
to Southland because of work. You did
didn't
not
go
go
there
to
because you
Southland
wanted to
on
go.
purpose.
No, not at all.
Right.
Exactly.
They don't have any.
Hey, why not? Why wouldn't
they
you go
are-
to Southland? Why not?
Because they don't have anything.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
There you go.
They're at that
Not
last.
where I shop.
They're at that last legs. There's no GameStop in there.
Uh-huh.
That's strike one. They only have a movie theater.
And Best Buy,
That's the only reason I
which
go.
is
That Best Buy is damn near dead too.
Right, because they took out of the movies.
And I think they lost their pretzel peddler or whatever the hell it's
Oh,
called.
yeah.
Once you
Yeah.
lose the pretzel
Pretzel
peddler,
peddler.
the mall
just
is
cancel
done.
them all now.
Pretzels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
And
cancel them
Once
all
a
now.
mall doesn't have a pretzel place,
Right.
it's gone.
Just
It's
cancel them all now.
on its last legs.
You should be all right though. They got places where you can get some more mock turtlenecks, so don't you worry about it. All right.
Up to J.C. Penney's. J.C. Penney's or Macy's, man. You guys.
JC Penney still around?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still around.
Where do you think he got that turtleneck from?
But not even. No, hold on. I didn't mean to cut you off. What was the rest of- what was the
No,
rest of
no,
what you were
you're
saying?
good. You're fine. You're fine. I'm just saying, it's like they still have those quote unquote, like clothing stores or whatever store you want to call them.
Hugo
They're still there. It's just like
Are you combining a mock turtleneck with
An
a
Argyle
V-neck?
sweater.
No. Argyle is fine. He got the V-neck and the mock.
Yep. Yeah, double up.
At least
layer.
he's not an
Hey,
ascot.
man, it's cold out there. It's cold out
Could you
there.
imagine if he just had the fake one underneath there?
yeah, man. I had,
not the whole sweater.
I had to come correct, okay? I had to
like
come with
the
the
look.
turtleneck and the hey,
No, the look is fine. I just didn't realize it at first because at first, yeah.
He just missing the herringbone gold chain.
listen.
That's all.
Well, yeah.
He missing the herringbone gold chain. That's all.
Go back to him real quick.
What?
As
Okay,
you can see,
you gonna my drill.
You model it. Shut up.
He's
Can we get a
matching.
screenshot of that? Let's see if AI can put those glasses.
That would be cool.
I
Hey,
wonder if I can do that.
yeah.
But he's matching his beard and his wardrobe.
It's
Right.
no, like I said, the look is fine because I peeped last week when I came in from New York. I was like, he had a sweater on it because at first I didn't see it, and I was like, oh, okay, it looks good, man. I appreciate a good fashion
My
sense.
my style brother. We
Style brother.
yeah.
It's been a while since I put on my Cosby sweaters, but
Hey man, you gotta break
We
them
know
out
you got
sometimes.
them, though.
You gotta you have to break the Cosby sweaters out sometimes. I got a few of them myself.
That's hilarious. Oh man.
I don't know. I might get an ugly Christmas sweater. I've never actually owned one. I might actually get one this year.
Would you get a geek inspired one?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, which
that
one
would
would
be
you
the
get?
only reason to get. I'd have to look.
So I have a Vader one that I got years ago that lights up, that has Christmas lights on it. So I still got that one.
I wouldn't
Was
go
there-
that far. Okay.
But I mean, this is what they had in the store, man. And so I was like,
I'm sure they
was
had
right there in
other
the store.
things.
No, it wasn't the one that spoke my language.
So
You know what I mean?
So you needed a battery operated sweater.
That does.
Yeah,
That's speaking his language.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It was an ugly sweater. I was committed to the bit. What
Don't
can
let
I
that-
say?
Don't let it heat up too much.
That shit itches, so you better wear something underneath. For sure.
Well, a mock turtleneck.
There you go. So if you could get an ugly sweater, what would you get?
I have been searching for an ugly sweater for years, and just as you said, I haven't been able to find one that speaks to me.
Right, but what would speak to you?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Is you
I
don't know
don't
until
know.
you see it.
I don't know.
And for me, that probably would require a send a check trip to that store called Box Lunch because they have all sorts
yeah.
of.
Yeah,
have
they
all
do.
sorts of
Yeah.
crazy
Never heard
stuff.
of it.
What you never heard about?
You don't go to
Oh,
malls.
you don't go to
I don't go to malls.
you don't
I don't
go-
leave the house. I go to one
Man, we
place.
gotta get you out of the house.
Basically-
What
basically-
you mean why?
What's the point?
Basically, what Box Lunch is you take Spencer's, a little bit of Spencer's, which is like the clothing part.
Yeah.
Then you take like Hot Topic, some of the clothing part, some of the collectibles, and just that part, none of the adult stuff. just that part of the store. That's what box
You
lunch
got
is.
me all
They're
excited.
kind of
Think food's gonna be in there, man.
No.
Because it's box lunch.
No.
I mean, you can get some Pocky if you want some Pocky.
I want a chicken sandwich.
Oh wow.
No,
okay.
it's exactly. Box lunch is Hot Topic Junior. Just basically all of the collectibles,
1000%.
yeah, all of the collectible stuff, the pop culture stuff.
None of the grunge.
Yeah, exactly. It's
got some
it's
good pieces
actually,
of
yeah,
that.
it's actually an
Emo shit.
interesting story. It's
It
actually
is.
not
It is
bad.
quite
I
an
got
interesting story.
something from One Piece. From my son from that place.
Yeah. They're and again they have some unique clothing items and whatnot.
They do.
So that would probably be where I would maybe go look, because yes, I could go to Spencer's or Hot Topic, but then you got boobs on the back of the shirt hidden somewhere or something, because that's how they roll.
Yeah, man. So, want to say what's up to Dr. Jinx 313. It's been a minute. Glad to see you. An interesting thing kind of happened, and I kind of wanted to talk about that. So we know Warner Brothers is up for sale.
Okay.
One of the bidders is Paramount.
No.
I don't want them to get it either because
Netflix might get them.
Yeah, so I don't want Netflix to get them either. But apparently, to kind of help sweeten the deal, the current occupant in 1600 Pennsylvania got involved and said, I've talked to my friends at Paramount, and they're going to bring back Rush Hour 4 with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, and Brett Ratner is going to direct it.
Would that be 5?
Why is he weighing in?
Yeah.
Brett Ratner.
Why does he do a lot of things, but he does them anyway? So go ahead.
Screw all that noise. This is what we need to do. And I'm saying us.
As in.
Us.
Okay.
Get our coins together
Uh-huh.
and buy the Nemesis system for Warner Brothers, from Warner Brothers, before it gets lost and whoever does buy it and we never see it again. Then we could save video games. Because if we own the Nemesis system, fellas, Mortimer, we're back. We're back. We're back. Because it's not being used.
Yeah, I heard about that. Warner Brothers Gaming just shelved, buried it.
And I don't know how much it would cost, but I mean, hey, because Paramount's probably just gonna throw it to the wolves.
Yeah.
But if we could get a hold of that, imagine how we could change video games moving forward with that Nemesis system.
I hear you. And that Nemesis system was one of the greatest things ever done.
Yeah.
So, but the appeal of an old ass Jackie Chan, a well over the hill Chris Tucker coming back for Rush Hour 4, a good maybe 15 years too late. Is that something that y'all want to even see?
Well, no, but it could be done tastefully only if the script was already written. Now, if it's just some rush job for cash, it's probably going to suck.
Mm-hmm.
But it would have to be them passing the buck, which is what we've seen before. Chris Tucker's going to have a kid. Jackie Chan's character, Lee and Carter, they would have to have children because, as you said, they are old. They are long in the tooth.
Right.
The last thing I saw Jackie in was, give me names, in The Foreigner. That's literally the last thing I saw.
Awesome.
You
But
didn't
that
watch
was
that Karate
years
Kid?
ago.
Oh,
yeah, he
okay.
was in
I
that.
saw that. Okay, I'm sorry. I saw that, but it's the last thing I saw Jackie being Jackie in
gotcha.
was The Foreigner,
And that
was at least 8 years ago now.
That would be a rough thing to watch because him to not move how we last seen him move.
Dude, he didn't have no business moving the way he was moving in Rush Hour 3.
Correct.
Because it's nothing against him. He was old then. And his body was just torn to hell. So I can't even imagine he's got to be, 60?
He's in his 70s.
I'm sorry. He's at least 70s now. No.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely
I wouldn't want that.
Rush to the bathroom, maybe.
Rush to the old folks' home.
Right.
Rush to the pudding line.
What were you going to say?
What if they put Jackie Chan's face on Tom Cruise and then Tom Cruise Tom's still young enough.
Pulling a game of death on
Yeah,
him.
man.
Simon says, what's your take on it, man?
Or the Paramount thing?
No Rush
Just
Hour.
Rush Hour with old Jackie and old Chris Tucker.
No.
Yeah. So
It's over. Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
It's like, it's Chris Tucker's still debating on, and I did see that. It's like he's still weighing on trying to do it. It's like, then if you're weighing on it, why just not just say no?
It's too late. Go. What were we gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say it's not too long ago. I heard it was a little thing on the TikToks, and I guess it was in that Eddie Murphy documentary that I need to sit down and watch. And it was talking about movies that he passed on, and Rush Hour was one of them. Do you think Rush Hour would be? I don't want to say better because we all love Rush Hour. Don't get me wrong, because the movie was great as is. But could you see Eddie Murphy in that role?
Well, yes, but then which Eddie? If it's Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2 Eddie, without question. If it's Metro Eddie, and Metro is like, it wasn't bad, but it just depends on where his mind state was at the time. Now, if he's just doing something for a check, no. But and you know what? Could I see Eddie Murphy? Yes, but Chris was hungry. Yeah. And and that shot him into the stratosphere forever.
Right.
Shot him in the stratosphere, but then he decided to
He's too much money, man.
I don't even get it.
Well,
I mean, whatever. I can't speak on it.
Here's why I wouldn't want Eddie in that position, at least for Rush Hour. Jackie was still very, very, very new to United States movies and the production and whatnot. Yeah, not even just the audience part, the work, the actual being on set in an American set. Yeah. Eddie is an improviser, man.
Yeah,
Jackie would be lost in those scenes. Like, at least Chris probably was probably throwing some improv in there a little bit, but bro, he was at least probably on script where Jackie go, okay, I hear this word or whatever, I follow it and I gives my line. Eddie would have been, come on, man, half of Beverly Hills Cop was off page for him.
Yeah.
So
he was the reason that last Beverly Hills Cop Axel Foley was actually pretty good.
Wait, what?
You didn't see the one on Netflix?
I did not like it that much. I did watch it.
I liked him.
It felt just like they were just. It almost to me felt like a cash grab. Like it was like they're doing the first movie again for what reason?
Like, look again. I appreciated that they got it in before my man that played Taggart had passed away.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for that. But do they need to do another one? No, I don't need to see another one.
I mean, but if you have to honor the deal, right? So whatever his deal is with Netflix. You have this documentary. Right. You have Axel. You had You People
coming to America.
That was
awesome.
But then
I understand, but that was also bad.
Yeah,
it was.
And then the one with I'll never understand this Pete Davidson push, but whatever. But that one, and then he had another, but Dolomite was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed Dolomite.
Yeah, so I think if it's stuff that he really wants to do. Mm-hmm. And I do think he wanted to do that latest Axel Foley, but I think to your point, it might have just been too late. Kind of with this Rush Hour 4, it's just like we waited too long.
Right. Yeah. In that vein, what other franchises in Hollywood do you see them constantly trying to bring back that you wish they could just not?
They just keep bringing back everything. You look at almost anything that keeps. Man, I just saw a trailer or a teaser for Moana. I'm like. Bruh.
It's not even an old though.
I know. They did the animated thing, 5 years ago, and now they're doing a live action one?
Well, and they just did Moana too, like within the last couple of years.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. It just seemed like if it's original, original stuff is not going to be put into the theaters and be heavily marketed because I was watching something, and I sent it to you guys, but I have a feeling none of you watched it. It had to do about A-listers.
There was some Asian breastises just all in the thumbnail.
You don't like Asian breastises?
I don't know.
That sounds like a complaint. That sounds like a complaint.
I have no problem with Asian breastises, but if they go ahead.
It wasn't done on purpose. And if you're going to hold me to it, I'm going to start sending more. Anyway.
Oh my God. Heck yeah, you would.
Anyway, it was talking about there's no celebrities that carries movies anywhere. There's no such thing as an A-lister at all. Yeah. It's the movies, characters. Like they say, Captain America is the movie star, not Chris Evans. Because you could put Chris Evans in a great movie.
I saw that post.
And good.
I saw that. You sent it to me.
Good. I'm glad you guys watched it so we can talk about it. Because
but I said that weeks and months ago.
Yeah, I know
that they're getting rid of.
I know that was the thing. That was the whole thing because they were talking about movies that these people who are considered A-listers are in, and they all bombed financially.
Yeah.
So, what was my original point?
Don't know.
I don't know either.
It was something along the lines of.
I won't stop itching.
No. Just these movies are not being carried by anybody.
Yeah,
anymore.
and that's the whole thing. So it's the franchises that they keep bringing back to wanting to try to get the money from me because it's like, oh, they're gonna go see another Star Trek. Everybody's gonna go see another Alien. Everybody's gonna see another Predator. Everybody's gonna see Terminator. You're gonna see more. They're just gonna keep pushing the franchises. That's what's gonna happen.
I mean, we've all talked about it. They keep trying to push Tron, regardless of how many times Tron
that's
fails.
number one with a bullet for
They
me.
keep trying to push Tron out there. You have
Transformers.
Yeah, well, no, Transformers does bank. I'm sorry.
It does,
I mean, but they are making.
No, Preem has a point. The Jason Statham movies, it's like the same freaking movie that he does. He was a beekeeper. He's a working man. What the hell? Next thing you know, he's another mechanic.
That's his niche, though.
He's Jason Statham.
He's Jason Statham. The Meg.
Oh yeah,
Meg 2.
Hey,
Yeah.
you can come for the Meg too, but not for the first.
The Meg was fun. That was a fun movie. But
but here's another thing though. And I get where Marcus is saying about Disney because like they have gotten lazy with it. It's like so far because you really think about it. No one, and you're trying to like get the younger adult audience into it. They're not gonna sit in front of a TV and watch fucking Snow White from the 1930s. It is. I mean, yeah, it's cool. The animation for that time was dope. However, it doesn't hold up well.
A lot of it has to do. We talked about this in countless times, but it's the same thing with video games. They don't want to take chances anymore because they're afraid they're going to lose too much money. Back in the day, NES, countless games we'd never seen before, and they all took chances. Genesis, Super Nintendo, up into PlayStation. I mean, there was a game called Spider on PlayStation. Anybody remember that? When you played a freaking Spider as a platform, you'll never get something like that made by a major studio, even though it may not have been major studio back then. But regardless, today, everything that they try to pump out and push out and advertise for are AAA games. And like everybody's tooth and nail for Grand Theft Auto 6. It'd be hilarious, and I'm not saying this is going to happen, that Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out and everybody hates it. That would be hilarious to me.
Right.
But nobody takes chances anymore. Grand Theft Auto 6 is not a chance. They're not taking a chance on that. Because it's guaranteed that everybody's going to buy. Even if it does suck, and everybody don't.
They don't take
They're
chances
gonna make the money
with
back.
they don't take chances with Madden or 2K anymore because it's essentially the same game
That's always been the
year.
cycle for that. But I think the reason they don't take chances now is because the games cost millions upon millions to make. NES,
and they take years.
somebody could sit down there with a couple of people and a dev kit in a basement and come up with a game in a weekend.
True.
Now
doing that.
you got years of investment. This better work.
That's why I wish it would go back a little bit because it's just like not everything has to be like that. Take some gosh darn chances. Like I keep seeing this dude on TikTok, and he's trying to develop a game where it's like a fighting game with jet set radio mixed into it, and like the way that the people are fighting looks really fluid and whatnot. Personally, I don't think it should be a fighting game. I think it should be like kind of a beat 'em up with jet set radio.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be good. I hope some studio comes along or he finishes the game by himself and he puts it out there because it looks really good. But nobody in that Sony, not Acclaim, Capcom, any of those places would do something like that because like, hey, nobody's going to buy this stuff. And that lies the problem. Is it has to do with 100%.
We'll look at Helldivers 2. You know what I mean? It can work.
But is that really a chance? I mean, if you look at Helldivers 2, and I'm not trying to put down anything that you play at all, so I'm trying to be careful with my words. But isn't Helldivers 2 just like a different coat of paint Fortnite? And what I mean by that, not the building, but
no.
It's an extraction shooter.
Listen,
at
I
the end of the day.
understand because you got turned to pixels and couldn't reboot that you never played the game again. They are not the same at all.
I don't think I'm not saying
Fortnite
it's
is
the
a
same
battle
game.
royal.
Yeah.
The other is an
What I
extraction
mean by
shooter.
that, what I mean by that is you play a character that holds a gun and you shoot stuff. That's what I mean by that. They are different in a way, but Castlevania Symphony of Night, and yes, that's a 20-some-year-old game. He ain't holding no gun going around shooting people, all right? I'm throwing out examples. Things that are popular today are games that you hold a gun and you go around and shoot people. Back when we were growing up, what we felt was popular, and it may not have been.
Metroid was popular.
I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about fighting games. Because fighting games, they were a dime a dozen. Everybody was making a fighting game. Street Fighter came out, and everybody was like, Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat came out. Everybody started trying to do. There's tons. And that's the same thing, and not just first-person shooters, but third-person shooters. Anything that shoots. is popular. So if you put a gun in somebody's hands and you make it where like tons of people can play, very accessible, it may, not necessarily will, take off. Because like the newest one, I watched you guys play, they just put Marvel characters on it. So they took Fortnite, threw Marvel characters.
No.
Isn't that a battle royale?
No, Marvel Rivals is
Rivals is
not the
battle
same as
Okay, excuse
Fortnite.
me.
Battle Arena.
Gears of War.
It's more like
He's just naming games with guns.
no, it's more like Overwatch than
Overwatch.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you went
Okay, you got people, guns, shoot, kill, win.
But that's because 20 years ago they were blaming everything on the guns, and everybody realized it's not the guns. Be a better parent.
Yeah,
and so
100%.
now they've opened up the floodgates.
It's been longer than 20 years.
Well,
we all know that started with Mortal Kombat. They were like,
oh yeah.
oh my God. It's like, first off, how many people do you know you can rip somebody's head off in real life?
Yeah.
None. So guess what? If that happens,
Give me a chance, I'm gonna try it.
right. That's what I'm saying. It's like if that happens, it has nothing to do with this video game. No kid is strong enough to do that. So
Right.
like, let's just stop trying to offload the parental responsibility.
There it
But
is.
no, you're right though. Like we all came up during the time when fighting games were king. Like there was fighting games upon fighting games constantly. Shooters and first person shooters and all that. So they're still kind of in that driver's seat
They're
because
different now.
no,
Like,
they're definitely different.
Who plays the campaign? Most people, you don't hear anything about the campaign.
I'll
I
play
say
the
most.
campaign,
Yeah, I love the
saying
campaign.
everything.
but I wouldn't stream the campaign.
But no, here's
Why
the,
not?
Play it on my
That's-
I would. Yeah. I've beaten games where I got a wand of magic. South of Midnight. This game.
I wanna play that game so bad. I just
that.
want it
So
physical.
yeah, I'll stream it. I'll stream anything, But now, for example, I was playing the latest Doom.
I was just about to ask about that.
And
Doom.
I had to drag myself
that
across the
medieval
finish
one?
line.
That medieval one that they had.
I mean, it's Doom.
Doom Dark Ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Ages. Yeah,
And I mean, the game looked great, played great, but I just, but that was like, it was the same. But also, when I'm locked in to beat a game, like I'm not gonna play anything else, and I'm like a slave to it. So I was just ready to be done.
Hold on, Simon says you were a big fan of the Division. If I
Yeah.
remember correctly. So how did that one compare to some of the stuff
still
that's
playing
out now?
Division.
Of course, I'm just saying.
Zyman still playing. Well,
The Division 2, yeah.
Playing Division 2.
No, he's
he
playing Destiny 2.
Destiny 2.
Destiny 2, because I see him on there all the time. No, I mean Division 2 is pretty cool. I mean, I still play it. I just got through the season so far. So
So is that one,
next season is coming out next week.
so is that one more?
How old is Division 2 now?
Came out I want to say 2019.
It's kind of like
So-
that No Man's Sky.
So hold on. So with that one, is that more team based or is that more what?
It's yeah, you can play team based. You can play a 4-player or there's certain you have raids now. You can play up to 8 players. They just released not too long ago a new incursion where you can it's a 4-player. It's kind of like a light raid, but each raid has like a specific like weapon, like an exotic weapon to get at the end. Now, of course, you have to pray to RNGesus to get the actual gun, or the what's the name? But they also have master missions where each mission goes up to like master level, and the cool thing about it is like it's like a specific exotic and it's guaranteed drop, so you don't have to worry about praying to RNGesus for that specific drop. You'll get it automatically. But I still like it. I'm playing it. I got some builds I'm trying to work on. So
Are the bosses still bullet sponges?
of course.
See, that's why I couldn't. I
But-
can't
but
shoot
the
nobody
problem is
400 times.
No. The problem is not they are bullet sponges. However, you have to put together a good build for.
to melt them down.
Oh yeah.
So isn't that the same issue you had with Warhammer at one point? That the bosses were just basically just eating damage, and you were just like, "Come on, man, this is unreal."
At times, because like I don't want, like I shouldn't have to shoot anybody 1,000 times,
Right.
But like he said, in regards to the Division 2, if you put the right build together and you get the right people, like you could melt somebody down pretty quick.
But I
fell off.
But I
Warhammer,
think
man.
yeah, but I think that's kind of where we're at though. With okay, for example, with fighting games. The big 3 are still around. You know, you got your Mortal Kombat, you got your Tekken, you got your Street Fighter. We had Soul Calibur. We had a lot of variety fighters that were that kind of had their day. and they fell off. With the first person shooters, it seems to be like we've got all this variety. You got your battle royales, you got your team based, you got your
Extraction shooters.
Yeah, extraction. It's like
But here's the
There's a
problem
lot.
with that though, because like, you have to actually you can buy Call of Duty, but you have to actually get they separated. You got the campaign and you got the Warzone. That's the multiplayer, and that's a separate game. I was like, well, why
Warzone's
is it
free though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warzone's free.
Yeah, Warzone's free, but it's like, why is this shit is like separate from the whole entire game? So I got to download a whole nother game for myself to actually play it again. So it doesn't make any sense.
I think that's just the nature of the market now. Like you have, like, for example, Street Fighter 6. With Street Fighter 6 on day one, you had the option to not even download the World Tour mode. There were people that did not download that at all because all they wanted to play was the person, player versus player in training. Like that's all they cared about. That's
So they wanted online mode.
yeah. Like they didn't care about the World Tour or what's that? Oh, go ahead.
You should allow it to be free. Every time you play, hook it up to your credit card, quarter come out.
25 cents. 20. Oh
that's-
man, don't
give
get
him
him
no
the
ideas now.
Right.
Don't give him no ideas.
You already fucked up now.
Yeah,
You know
I mean, that go back to like the arcade. You got to wait your turn. You got to put the quarter in it. You got to pay.
Don't give him no ideas. Oh man,
That's
It's
wild.
already
talk
too late.
about
It's
getting
too late now.
microtransaction to death. Holy shit.
What'd you say over there?
No, it's too late now. It's all you done fucked
in
up.
the
You know,
ether.
right? you know you done fucked up,
Yeah,
right?
you don't put it out there, man. Damn.
I don't know. I mean, I think that's just the nature of gaming now in general. Is like they're kind of bringing it as because they know these downloads are ridiculously huge, so they're kind of bringing it to a choose your adventure type of thing, where it's like, okay, if you don't want to sit there for half a day or whatever downloading the entire game, download the part that you really want to play. Oh,
You ain't got to worry about any of that stuff.
I would love that, but the problem is the disc that can hold these full games are expensive themselves.
That's the problem. You think all that stuff would have dropped. Blu-ray is not a new technology. It's been around. And we've talked about this countless years. And I've yet to see proof about it. But I remember, again, when they talked about DVDs breaking the layer, because apparently it was only 2 layers, but then they were able to break the barrier.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you can break the barrier, and if each layer is 100 gigabytes or something like that, you put 4 layers on that bitch, it's 400 gigabytes. You tell me you can't fit a fucking game
I
on
think
there?
the issue with that is, and again, I don't remember what
2 layers?
I don't remember the science behind it, but I do remember even at Micro Center they had those Blu-rays that you're talking about, the extra large capacity Blu-rays. Each disc was like $50 for a
then.
blank. No. Now, because remember, Sony's discontinued consumer.
right. I
They've
forgot
discontinued
they
consumer
did.
Blu-ray. So where are you going to get that 50? Now imagine how much it costs to get one of
That
those
was
discs
for the
now.
consumer. It shouldn't even. I don't know. I'm talking as if I'm an authority and I know this stuff. I do not know any of the things on the back end of what's going on. But as things progress, it used to be they got cheaper as time.
Normally,
progressed.
yeah, absolutely.
'Cause remember when we were all children, but when VCRs came out, they were super expensive, like $1,000 for a goddamn VCR.
Absolutely.
And the tapes themselves, not to record, just to buy the movies, were like $80, $90.
Yeah.
When they started doing that, because they didn't want to do it at first.
Yep.
And as it was going out of style, VHSs, you can get them for $25 and 2 for $50.
less than that in a lot of instances.
Someplace.
No, he's right though. For those that don't know and those that aren't old enough to know, the rental market was what they were trying to prevent. So VHS movies, especially first run, like for example, they were like
60, 90, 100.
Exactly. When
That was like Laserdisc.
No, when
VHS.
Terminator 2 came out on VHS.
Yeah.
We all remember the store, Suncoast Motion Picture Company, which is part of Media Play,
Yeah.
eventually later and all that, blah, blah, blah. I went to the store because I was still an avid movie watcher, obviously, but I would constantly go on Tuesdays, new movie day, to get new stuff. I knew when Terminator 2 was on its way to drop, so I was like, okay, they got it at Suncoast. Drove up there, $125 for a VHS.
Wow. Single VHS.
Yes.
That was it. No extras, nothing.
No. They wanted people to rent that film over and over and over because it's like, every blockbuster, a whole wall of Terminator. But the average person is not going to drop $125 on a single VHS tape ever. So, yes, you could buy Terminator, most people didn't until way later after that rental period kind of died down a little bit. Then it was like, okay, Best Buy and Circuit City and all those other places would get regular tickets. But Suncoast had all that shit before everybody because they would sell it for that ridiculous manufacturer's price if you wanted to come out of that money.
Yeah.
Most people didn't.
Yeah.
So
That's basically what I'm talking about. Blu-rays are, unfortunately, they're going like how VHS are. Even Blu-rays that are 4K, where people are not really buying them because they're doing the streaming services.
Yeah.
I unfortunately have been on that end because, like, as much as I love watching movies, I have a lot of movies down there that I've watched once, and I'm like, and then there's movies that I want to watch over and over again, and those are ones I would like to collect and then to keep. But if not a lot of people are buying them, and they want to get people to buy them, that's the way to go. But again,
well,
what the heck
Blu-ray, especially 4K, and we can probably end with this if we want. But Blu-ray is 4K because I buy a lot of 4K stuff now. There's very few stores that really still carry it. We all know this. Best Buy doesn't do it anymore. Walmart is the only place locally that you can reliably get 4K and sometimes steelbook releases.
Really?
Other than that, you got to go to Barnes & Noble.
Barnes & Noble?
Yeah. Barnes & Noble still has a physical section, but the problem is you're paying Barnes & Noble prices. The average price for a first run or a new release 4K Blu-ray is $47 and up.
Oh.
That's why, like I said, to your point, normally, under normal circumstances, you can get, we all knew this, so Best Buy, everything was always on discounted. It was like you get it on Tuesday, brand new movie that, would be like $25 for a 4K or whatever, or somewhere in that price range. Since there's less stores selling it now, they're in that, it's rare. It's rare now. So now the prices have gone up. Mm-hmm. So we're in that annoying space. And like I said, physical media, to me, has always been better because stores had to try to get rid of it for shelf space because and it was always like, okay, we'll discount it and get it out of here. When the PS5 first came out, I walked into Walmart and they had $5 PS5 games because they were trying to get rid of them because people couldn't find a PS5 at the time. So it was like you had a whole bunch of games that nobody was buying because there's no systems for them to play it on. So we lucked out. So that's why, like I said, I love physical media because that forces stores to play that pricing game. When it's digital, it's a code. They're sending out data. They're sending out ones and zeros. They don't have to lower the price on that ever.
And they can take it down whenever they want.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't say they never will because they
have
sales.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have sometimes massive sales. It's just when they feel like, hey.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, before we close it out, what's one? I'm going to be the cheesy one of the group. What's one thing that everybody's thankful for?
I was going to ask that. You beat me to it.
Let's start with Simon says. Go ahead, man.
No, I'm like, thankful for the drip right now because everybody was like, yeah.
All right. Whoever wants to.
Was
go
that
next.
a serious answer, or you need another one?
No, I'm good.
That's a solid answer.
Yeah,
What you talking about?
The drip.
I'm thankful for the drip.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, most definitely for my friends. You guys have been great over the last 2 years. Life had changed. Very thankful that you guys are still in my life.
Absolutely.
Oh, we'll always be here, man. Always be here.
Want to go?
I'm thankful for this man over here.
Wow.
He's been kicking my ass for about a calendar year, and to my great benefit, seen a lot of growth in my health, strength, energy, everything. And if he wasn't constantly on my ass, I probably wouldn't. I'm thankful for Megas.
Wow.
All right.
Health. Because as we get older, and as a trainer, as someone in the industry, everybody isn't blessed with it, and I am thankful. Obviously, my family and my friends and all that, but health, because once it goes,
it's gone, man.
It's hard to get it back, and that's usually one of the things. No matter how much money you can buy, unless you like a Rothschild and out here 102 buying 14-year-old hearts. But but besides that, you know, it's definitely something to be treasured. You know, there was a time where I thought that I was invincible, and you know, so health, and obviously, you know, but he said one thing, so I would say just health for myself and for everybody.
I will give mine in a second. Marcus Power, what Target do you know that's selling physical? Because every Target out here does not.
It's gone.
But I'm thankful for Nas, because I found out that Hector gonna be rolling a Honda Civic with some spoon engines. No. No, for real. I'm thankful for y'all, for real. Like the camaraderie of the show, the fact that we are going on 30 years plus of knowing each other.
Yeah.
And you know, yes, we've had our falling. No, you know what? We haven't even really had falling outs like that.
No.
And that's hard to say, honestly, with a group of anybody that you've known for a long period of time. And we more like brothers and family than friends, like straight up. So like I consider these to be my brother. Simon says over there with his drip, my drip brother, as he said.
Drip brothers.
But no, like for real, like it's very hard to find people that you can not just tolerate, but like, you know, just the love of like I'll be there for any of these guys if they call and need my help. So it's like and yeah, absolutely, Wolverine Athletics, brothers last forever.
They do.
That's another brother for me there. That man is a solid dude. So that's something for me that I'm very thankful for, because that's not easy to find in this world. People that you can truly rely on, and you know, just not even just having stuff in common, just truly rely on, and they're there for you.
I know it isn't necessarily the same for everybody, but a lot of times, found family is stronger than in a lot of times.
Well, that's because you chose those people.
Correct.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
you can't choose family.
Right. Like you chose to be in their life. They chose to be in yours, as opposed
And
to
stay in it, too.
because my mama want to keep having a good time with my father. I got to deal with this jackass all day. So it's a different situation.
Yeah,
Right.
100%.
Right.
And obviously, all of us as a collective of Culture Junkies are thankful for you, our loyal watchers and viewers that keep coming back and supporting us. We appreciate all the love and support that you've given us over the years. We are committed to constantly being here to not only laugh and joke around and have a good time with all of you guys, but also providing you with, you know, a lot of entertainment that you might not necessarily get elsewhere from a bunch of dudes that are just regular fans just like you. So want to say happy Thanksgiving to you all. Hope you eat hearty, healthy, enjoy some football, enjoy some video games, enjoy some movies this weekend, and get ready to make this push towards Christmas. It starts literally the second 12:01 on Friday hits. The second.
I have a playlist. Play the Christmas music. I said,
According
hold
on.
to play music every.
According to Mariah Carey, she says it's time. So
that
I
shit
mean,
starts.
I already
That shit
played
starts
that.
after Halloween.
The ruined version of that, though.
Yeah.
Well, she gets ridiculous amounts of money.
She does.
Yeah.
The fact that she basically when did her original holiday album come out? Like 30 years
like
ago?
1994,
something like that.
Second.
Yeah.
Damn, that's literally 30 years ago. Like a little bit over 30. That's crazy to even think that. That woman has had a monopoly on Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
She is the Nat King Cole of this generation, because that is the man that was synonymous with Christmas for forever. Now it's Mariah's turn.
94 was her first one.
Yes, 1994. Crazy.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying bye bye everybody.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
So anyway, guys, happy Thanksgiving. We will be back over the course of this weekend with much more. Once I get my computer back up and running, much more streaming. Dido's going to be doing. Megashawn's going to be doing. I'm going to be doing some. GQ actually said he's going to get into some. Yep. So make sure you check us out on Culture Junkies and on our individual Twitch channels as well. We're actually in the final stretch of being monetized on YouTube. We got less than 1,000 hours watch time left. So make sure you invite many of your friends and family to also watch the channel. Hope that they'll enjoy it too. So until next week, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, for another episode of Culture Junkies Live, I'm Kishiro. This is Great Outta Kuji and
Mega Sean.
Mega
I'm sorry.
Sean
I'm
and
sorry.
Simon Says. We hope you have a good time. Have a good weekend. See you guys later.
Bye. Eat hearty.
Eat more than you should.
Yes.
I don't know about that. Don't
Yes.
eat until you're ready to burst. I don't know.